I went to one of the most Instagrammable afternoon teas in London and was very disappointed, so I'm going to spill the tea on the Lily Vanilli afternoon tea at the Four Seasons Tower Bridge in London. We have arrived at the Four Seasons Tower Bridge for our afternoon tea. We are just walking around because we're early, and it is absolutely stunning here. The staff is super nice. They took our wet umbrellas so we can just walk around and enjoy the hotel before our afternoon tea, which we are so excited about. It's the Lily Vanilli afternoon tea. So it's a collaboration between the Four Seasons, Tower Bridge, and Lily Vanilli, and it's gonna be their Valentine's Day one, which will be super amazing. When we arrived at the Four Seasons Tower Bridge, I was amazed. I love the decor. It felt so glamorous and luxurious. The staff there were so nice, and I love the inclusion of all the Birkins around the hotel. They even had this little diorama of the hotel. We're about to kick off our experience at the Lily Vanilli tea at the Four Seasons Tower Bridge. Here's just a little outfit video. Just real quick. We are at our Lily Vanilli afternoon tea at the Four Seasons Tower Bridge. We just sat down, and I'll show you guys what that looks like, obviously. But we have our just still Voss water, and we're going to do the cocktail pairing. And we're very excited because Albertine Sarah did a video on this, and we love watching her tea videos. So we were inspired to come here and try it out ourselves. So cheers. We took our seats in this luxurious dining area. However, it was kind of awkward because we sat in one of the middle tables and there weren't a lot of people there. The music was also very weird. It was like weird elevator music. But anyhow, we did the afternoon tea and the cocktail pairing that comes with these cute little mini cocktails. So how this afternoon tea is set up is they're just going to bring everything out at once, the savories, the sweets, and we get to select our teas. And so the teas are here at the bottom, and we're doing the little cocktail pairing. And we're so excited. It's definitely a cool vibe, different from the Dorchester, which we went to yesterday. And I'm just like really curious about how this is going to look and how it's going to be. We started at a smaller table, so I'm very curious about if it's all going to fit on this table. But we'll see. This is the crockery that we use for our afternoon tea. So our tea has just arrived. I got the rosebud tea, and Noah got the lemongrass and ginger tea. So we're just gonna pour it. This is what the teapot looks like. It's a very unique shape, but very basic, nothing too crazy. But I'm excited to try this tea. We are about to take a sip of our tea and try it out. Very good tea. Just took a sip of my rosebud tea. It is very refreshing, and you can definitely taste the rose in it, which I love. Very floral, very fragrant. Very good. Here is our cocktail pairings. There are two that are for the savory, and then these ones right here are for the sweets. I am so excited to try these. They look so cool. Our table is filled with like 10 different drinks right now between me and Noah. So this is gonna be really fun. I have celiac, so I will be doing a gluten-free afternoon tea, and Noah will be doing a gluten-filled afternoon tea. Our spread came, and one side is the gluten-free side, and one side is the gluten-filled side. These are my two desserts, and here are the scones. There's the little savory one and the sweeter one. There are little salmon bites, and these have like parmesan on them. It all looks really good. And here's Noah's. He got the little cake, and his comes with a tiramisu. You can kind of see it. And yeah, so it'll be interesting. Mine did not come with the cake or tiramisu, but it came with these two. Now here's a little close-up of our spread right here. It came out all at once, and our table is literally stacked. I'm going to go and take a bite of the Gilda and let you know how it is. It's definitely very unique. And it's interesting to have that at an afternoon tea. Definitely really cool. And now I'm going to take a sip of the margarita that we got. It seems really interesting. I'll show you guys it in a second. Cheers. Mhm. Very strong. Very strong margarita, but yeah, very good. Not too sweet. Has a little bit of smokiness to it, which is good. Next up, we have this little Stardust drink right here, this little miniature cocktail that we will be trying with our little Parmesan bites. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, and then we're going to take a bite. Here are the gluten-free ones, and then here are Noah's gluten-filled ones. So here we go. Gonna take a little bite. Mm. Yeah, I think these little Parmesan things are filled with some sort of cheese, and they're very like light and airy. Very interesting, very unique. I kind of like it. Something different. And then we are going to pair them with this cocktail right here. So, cheers. Oh, I almost spilled it. Mm, very good. Very unique. It gives like an almost citrusy, orangey kind of flavor. It's very good. We are about to have our little salmon bites with a little bit of caviar and creme fraiche. They look super good, so I'm super excited to try these. I love smoked salmon, so this should be good.
Zooming in because you literally can't see the little caviar and salmon.
Now we're going to take a bite. Mm, very good. It's like a little potato with a little bit of creme fraiche and smoked salmon. See it like right here. It's very cute. Yeah. Yeah, the potato is very crispy. Very good. I like the creme fraiche. Very refreshing and a good way to continue our meal. Now we are moving on to our savory scone. I believe there's a beet and some goat cheese in there, and I'm excited to try it. So here's mine and here's Noah's. As a reminder, I'm gluten free, so that's why mine is different. We're going to go and just take a little bite. Mm, that's good. Mm-hmm. That was very good. Has a very good flavor to it between the goat cheese and the beets. Very, very good. And the little scone thing that it's on is very interesting. There's a lot of like herbs in it. Tastes very good, and it's not super dry, which I appreciate, especially being gluten free. And Noah seems to like his too. So for the gluten filled people, his is also good. So now we're on to our scones. Look how good they look. And this is the clotted cream. Look how adorable this is. And then we have our jams. I'm not really sure what flavor it is. I think Noah, do you know? Noah has no clue what the flavor this is, but it's like a pink color. But anyhow, I'm so excited to try this. It looks really good. And this, I can't get over this. This is adorable. It looks like a little ice cream. So here we have our scone. We're going to go and put our clotted cream and jam on and give it a little taste. Here we have it, and we're going to take a bite. Mm, it's very good. The jam is almost like a meringue. It's very interesting. And yeah, it's very good. It doesn't really taste as much like a scone to me personally. I don't know exactly what it tastes like, more like a pastry, but it's very good. I think the clotted cream is very good on it, but it's definitely interesting. It's really cool, very unique. But if you're looking for like the traditional scone, I would not really compare this to that, in my opinion. Maybe that's the gluten free ones, but Noah definitely said it was different. So just something to note. And the clotted cream is like very whipped. than most like clotted creams. So it's very interesting. I am about to take a bite of our bubbly fizz. I believe that's what it's called. It might not be right, but it's supposed to have like soda water in it and I think vodka. I'm not really sure what it is, but it's a light pink and it's really cute. It's very interesting. Yeah. It definitely has like a nice subtle flavor. It's a very, very light drink, which I appreciate. It's very good. Yeah. A little on the sweeter side, but definitely lighter. It's not like super heavy and gross. Update, guys. Noah just kind of laughed at me because I said I was going to take a bite of my drink. Listen, I'm 2 of the miniature cocktails in, so please excuse me saying I'm going to take a bite of a drink. So now we're going to try our raisin scone, and it's the same jam. There's only one jam, so something to note also. But we're going to try our raisin scone. It's very good. It tastes kind of the same as the regular scone. They're also not warm. I do wish they were warm, but um, yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's definitely a new take on an afternoon tea, but I do wish there was maybe another jam. That would be cool. Now we are going to try our little apple tarts. They look so cute. I love the little rose detailing. Here's mine and there's Noah's, so we're gonna take a bite. Here it is. It's so cute. Just gonna take a little bite. See how it is. I really like the apple flavor itself. It's very good. My tart, kind of dry. I'm pretty sure it's the same one that the Dorchester, like the same kind of tart. Like it's very dry, not much going on there, but I really like that apple, and I really like apple desserts, so kind of right up my alley. Noah said his tart part was really good, and he seems to be enjoying it. He also likes apple desserts, so yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult to eat, so I'm not gonna hold it up or anything. But she's right here. She's so cute. And I'm going to take a sip of my espresso martini. I believe it's a salted caramel espresso martini. So here it is. It's very good. Yeah. It doesn't taste as strong. There's not really that big coffee flavor, but it's good. Very light, very delicate. It's good. It's like a strawberry jam jelly thing with some cream around it. Very good, very refreshing, very light. Definitely something new, something cool.
Tiramisu is very good. It is a little bit messy just because the like cocoa powder on top, when you dig into it, kind of comes off. So just be mindful of that if you're wearing white. But it's very good. Yeah.
Before we move on to the cake, I just want to point out Noah's little tiramisu. He's confirming that it is messy because it is all over the table. So, but now he's digging into the cake. And I'm a little brownie. Is cutting into the cake. He is about to take a slice and show you. Ooh, pretty. In the middle of the cake, there is rhubarb and it looks tasty. So, Noah's going to go and try it for us and have the cherry. And Noah is going to dig in and let you know how it is.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, it's like vanilla cake. The rhubarb in the middle is nice. It's like more light and refreshing. Cake was pretty flaky, but I wouldn't say it was dry. So yeah, overall, pretty good deal to split a cake like this, which is it's a pretty cake. So
I'm going to take a little bite of my brownie and then have a sip of their version of a Kir Royale. That's very good. It's not dense at all. I thought it would be super dense and super heavy, but it's very light, very flaky. Now I have a little sip of the Key Royale with it. Very good. This one is probably my favorite, but I love like champagne and sparkling wine, so definitely for me. So overall, our tea was 65 pounds plus 35 pounds for the drinks. So overall, it's about 100 pounds. And I would say it was not worth that at all. The savories were very, very small. The smoked salmon is like the two tiniest pieces of salmon. I really wish there was more. And when you're there, it was like good. Like the food was good, but it wasn't worth that much money. And the fact that like they accommodated for gluten free, which I was so grateful for, but it just the service wasn't really that great. It was very much just lacking the extra details that you want when you're paying that price. So I can't say I recommend it, and especially coming out after the Dorchester tea, it just was not the same experience at all. And the music like was not there. It was like kind of weird music. It kind of felt awkward at points. So sorry, Lily Vanilli tea. I had high hopes and just didn't live up to it. And in general, like the cocktails, I think I would have rather the glass of champagne personally. So that's just my own personal review. Yeah, I'd say in terms of ranking, number one Dorchester, then the Beaumont, then here in terms of teas I've had in London.
So now it is time we get into our bow ratings. For the vibe and aesthetic, I give it 3 out of 10 bows. There was no music. It felt like almost awkward when we were sitting there, and the table was overly cluttered. There was literally no space. The service gets a 3 out of 10. I hate to hate on the people working there, but they just gave us all the food and left, never really came back. And they kept pointing at me and talking with the other stuff about my allergy, and it was just really, really uncomfortable. The menu and food gets a 4 out of 10. I love the creativity, and the desserts weren't too bad, but the savories were very disappointing. You can see the lack of salmon in the one salmon bite, and also the potato was like weird and cold, and even the puff things, they felt like they should have been warm but were so cold and just not very good. The scones were also very, very disappointing, lacking in flavor. The price for the tea and the food was 65 pounds, and the cocktail pairing was 35 pounds, making it about 100 pounds. It was a lot, but none of it felt super high quality or thought out. I would have just preferred personally a glass of champagne over the cocktail pairing. So that gets 4 out of 10 bows. Overall, this gets 14 out of 40 bows. If you're coming to London, I recommend the Dorchester. I don't necessarily recommend this tea, it just wasn't for me. So definitely check out my Dorchester afternoon tea review, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more.
Tea, let's take a sip. Oh shoot. We are about to take a sip of our tea.